the gods. Another customer. Sorry. We're not normally this busy, that's all. You see that table in the back? Just there? Yes. If you could have a seat there, I'll be right with you, I promise. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. 3 meats from our special store. Just how you like it. What was that? Of course. Yes. Let me just get this customer over here, and I promise I'll get it to you, alright? Thank you so much. Alright. Now that I have a free moment, what can I get for you? The menu, of course. Here, let me read it off to you. Some of our favorites are here. Smoked white fish and dried carrot with a tankard of mead. 10 doles, of course. On the cheaper side, if you ask me. And we have poached phoenix with wheat bread and a glass of brandy. Also 10 doles. Then we have baked dragon with saffron and leek and a glass of wine. That one's going to be 15 doles, though. What? Doesn't suit your taste? It's fine. It's not for everyone, I have to admit, but, you know, it gets us good business, so. You'd like to know more about the inn? Wow, lots to tell, I guess. As you saw on the sign, I'm sure, this inn is called the Brass Sword. It's quite popular in this small town of ours, I must say. The inn has 2 stories. It's made of timber and brick, with a slate roof. Our accommodations consist of several large rooms with beds and woolen mattresses. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but there's a magical portal in the cellar that opens into the Brunala spires. Crazy, right? I understand if you don't believe me, but keep it our little secret, all right? About the innkeeper? Well, that would be me, of course. Yes, there are several people working, but at the end of the day, this inn belongs to me. Well, my name is Hora Finadaughter. You've heard of me? Probably because of the so-called magical shield I possess. It's hung on the wall just over there. Apparently it once belonged to the renowned fighter Laceri, who perished in the Ravenwood Forest. So you have heard. Many people seem to, apparently. Yes, it attracts many customers from far and wide. They come to see that little piece of junk on the wall. I mean, I just found it in the woods and thought it looked rather cool. Perhaps this inn should be called the Brass Shield and not the Brass Sword. Why is it called that? I don't know. Well, this inn had an owner before and I just decided to keep the name. I mean, why change the name of the place so many people already know and love? Yes. Rumors? Are there any rumors? This is an inn. Of course there are rumors. Yes, I have many to tell. The workshop of Heodali, the alchemist, lies somewhere within the warrens of the mighty chaos. You haven't heard that. Supposedly, a spectral dragon has been seen in the Shurabak Highlands. Oh, and I also heard, get this, an order of demonic cultists has captured the king and replaced him with a doppelganger. It's simply mad. You'd be surprised the types of things you hear around here. People say the craziest things when they're drunk. Trust me, it's quite a laugh. Come again? I see. So you're here looking for someone? Well, I mean, take a look around. We've many patrons at this fine establishment. But of course, only a handful of them are regulars. If it would help, I could name a few. Describe them for you. Maybe it'll ring a few bells. Give me something to go off of. Come on, anything. Red hair. Oh, I think I know someone. Thorn. Heard he used to be an elf soldier. He's neutral now, though. Thorn has a long face with matted red hair and sharp blue eyes. He wears chainmail and wields a battle axe. Heard he seeks a company of adventurers to steal the axe Law Razor from a former rival. Female. Well, that would have helped, I suppose. Here's a character. Urkoist. Female elf alchemist. Evil, of course. Urkoist is stout, with braided white hair and large green eyes. She wears modest garments and silk gloves. She has an animal companion, a gray rat named Kyan. Green eyes. All right, we're getting closer. You're looking for a female with red hair and green eyes. Red hair, green eyes. Let's see. I've got it. Brosta. A female elf assassin, evil. Brosta is short and willowy, with thick red hair and dark green eyes. She wears leather armor and wields a dagger and throwing knives. She's new to town. Heard something like she came looking for her long-lost sister. Yeah. Really? You think it sounds like her? Well, of course she'd be using a fake name. Glad I could help. So, did you want any of that roasted dragon? Come on, even a mead? Anything. How about this? I've got a deal for you, only for you. So don't go bragging about this to anyone else, or else I'd be out of business. A meal, two meals, and a bed for the night. And I will get you the information on the girl you're looking for. Great. No, this is amazing. I'm glad you're willing to give me your money. Sorry. Jokes aside, I like helping people in need, and I can tell you're passionate about finding her. No, I won't ask why. I only wish you luck in finding her, and truly hope that it's for the right reasons. Of course. So, back to the topic of meals. Right, so I was thinking for supper, I'd get you some stewed pork and almond bread with a tanker of cider. Oh, trust me, it's delicious. No one ever complains. It's one of our special off-menu items. It's dirt cheap, that's why. If I put it out on the menu with all the other ones, well, again, I'd be out of business. And for breakfast, I figured wheat bread and sharp cheese with a mug of cider. Hey, cider is good for the soul. It is, trust me. Plus, you wouldn't want to go on your man hunt, woman hunt, with a bunch of alcohol in your system, now would you? Can't have you stumbling around town. I do have a reputation to uphold, you know. Oh, yes, yes. I'm sorry. This is just so cool. I mean, think about being in my position. I hear rumors and tell rumors all day long. Serve tables, clean bedrooms. Ugh, don't get me started on that. The things that people in this town do to my poor beds. Anyways, just now, possibly I get to be a part of a rumor. That's just so beyond me, I never even imagined. I'm getting carried away, aren't I? No. No need to call me that, Miss Vinadaughter. That's a new one. Can't remember the last time I've met anyone that well-mannered. Call me Hora. Sure, why not? I mean, we're acquainted now. Perhaps not quite yet friends, but we've chatted enough, haven't we? Really? You think so? Then, friends. I mean, I don't see why not. And in a town like this, it's good to have quite a few friends. Hora, the customers who reserved table 8 are here. Flibbin' hell. Duty calls. I'll be back momentarily. Sir Magnus, it has been such a long time. No, the pleasure is all mine. Don't be silly. I recognize your long blonde hair from all the way across the inn. Have a seat. Of course. I'll bring it right out for you. Yes. And for your friends. I'm sure everything's well. Lydia, come here for a moment. Would you be a dear and take care of Sir Magnus and his men? Yes. I'll take care of the other customers later, but for now I must talk to my friend. Thank you for understanding. So, where were we? Yes, it does get rather busy, I suppose. I mean, this is any typical night. Minus a few. Like I said before, we don't get nearly this much traction. It's because of the war. Or fear of the war. You can't tell me you haven't heard. And that rumor I mentioned earlier about the king being replaced with a doppelganger. And just light-hearted jokes, but I feel that's better than the alternative. The king's gone mad, you see. He's proposing war against everyone. Every continent, every land. It makes no sense. He was such a kind king, and then out of nowhere. I mean, yes, it drives business towards us, but I don't know if that's a good thing necessarily. Your supper? Yes, of course. Just a moment ago when I was with Sir Magnus, I told the men in the kitchen. It should be out soon enough. Of course, we always have a pot brewing in the back. That's mostly due to me. I can't go a single shift without at least one bowl of stewed pork. Trust me, you are going to love it. It will compare to nothing your mother ever cooked you. My recipe, of course. No, trust me. You'll be asking me to marry you soon enough, once you taste it. Oh my goodness. I can't even explain. It's like food from the heavens. Not gonna lie. I had a bowl just before I sat down. How delicious. It's surprisingly filling, too. Interestingly enough. Yes, I find it quite interesting. I mean, you don't typically look at a bowl of stew and think about how it will fill you up. Sure, it warms the belly, but it's still mostly liquid. I don't know what I put in it that makes it so filling, but it's the perfect meal for any occasion. Now that I think about it, I should probably go check with the guys in the kitchen and see how your stew is doing. I bet it's almost done. Just need to warm it up a bit. Add some of this special seasoning and put it in a bowl. Boom. Heavenly stew. Up we go. Alright, I'll be just a moment. What do you know? Of course I'm carrying it out to you. How else did you expect to get it? Yes, I own the tavern, but that doesn't mean I just sit and order people around. I'm working most of the time. But enough chatter. Taste the stew. No, now. I must know what your thoughts are. Go on. You don't like it? Not even a bit? Do you have any idea how much you just scared me? And all to tell me that you loved it, not liked it. You're something else. Wow, I can't believe it's that time already. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Listen, we're about to have a huge wave of customers come in. I'm sad to say I have to say goodnight. I'll see you in the morning.